I'm your host, Logan 23, joining us for Court of Nightfall, Chapter 13. Soaring high in the sky, the plane is holding steady. It's been a couple hours since you took off from Castle Viana airstrip. Scarlet, would you like to see the stored video archives you had me record while I was last activated? Your heart jumps. Your parents are on that video. The last time they were alive. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. I could use some in-flight entertainment, though. What should I watch on Evie's archive? A time when we were happy. Jax has promised me. Nothing for now. Actually, I should just focus on piloting. The hours fly by, your mind drifting between thoughts of Jax and flying with your father. Your mom used to hate long flights, but you feel like you could spend an eternity up here. So Nephilim have wings. If the weapon in the crystal was the last Nephilim, and now I'm one too, then maybe I'll be able to fly someday too, with my own wings. Whatever this new curse has in store for me, it'll be all bad if I get to fly. Your heart races at the thought of flying through soft clouds, brilliant shining wings stretched out around you. Time passes slowly. Evie gives you flight data, which helps you keep you awake. But the sky darkens as you soar above your old home. You touch down at the airstrip behind your house, an almost perfect landing. You exit the plane and enter your old house, shaking as you unlock the door. Everything looks normal. Expect things to look abandoned, tragic, but nothing's out of place. Now that I'm here, I'll get it over with. You look around, everything is still as pristine as the day you left. Mom used to keep everything nice and tidy. Near the bookshelves, you can see an unfinished chess game on a small table. We used to play here until the middle of the night. I don't know whether to take the set or leave it. I wish this place had been trashed. It's almost worse to feel like Mom and Dad could come downstairs at any moment. It's too normal here. I feel like I could wait for them to come back. You look up, a flash of light appearing outside your vision. Did something just move? You look out the window and see nothing. You head to the front door, looking out across the road, but there's nothing there. Something's near. What should I do? Look, find the weapon. Well, technically you are the weapon. Lock the front door. If it's a Nephilim or anything higher than that, they're just gonna smash through the door. Nothing. So you really have no real choice. It's, like I said, it's the illusion of choice. You decide to leave the door open, because you're an idiot, to let some cool air into the house. It's too stuffy to be comfortable. As you turn, the flash appears again, and you dart back around to see what's happening. Standing outside is a little girl, pale as moonlight, holding a glowing ball. You. Let me guess the vision. You recognize the little girl from your nightmare. Before you can ask her anything, she dashes into the woods. Wait! You dash after her, racing past the trees, over the bushes. Your legs feel heavy. You look down at the discarded leaves, making sure there's nothing to take you by surprise. All you see is dirt, rocks, and underbrush. The forest is still. The child squeezes into a small space between two boulders. You suck in your breath and do the same. It's tight, but you make it through to the other side and find yourself in a glowing grove. I've been in this forest my whole life. This grove wasn't here before. You look across the small, beautiful pond to see the girl running up to an imposing man before she vanishes. The man is wearing all black, billowing cloak, and has piercing eyes that seem to bore through you. That's the man from my dreams. He regards you with a warm smile, perhaps too warm. Something tells me it's Murden. No. Who is this? Hello, Scarlet. Do you know me? I know. He's been screwing with my head. I've seen you before. I had this dream. He laughs, taking slow, methodical steps towards you. A dream, you say? Not a nightmare? You flatter me. You are the last Nephilim? Indeed. I was the one trapped in the crystal. I am Zoran, last of my kind, or I was until I met you. I'll ask what he's doing here, ask if he's with the orders, ask him what he did to me. The Nephilim turns others into Nephilim. I've been feeling different. Can you tell me if... Audrey holds out a hand, stopping you mid-sentence. Take a wild guess. He holds up his hand to your chin, turning your face up towards his. You feel raw power and magic emanating off of him. Tall, and those eyes. You catch yourself blushing as he kisses your hand. He glows with confidence and charm. A pleasure. I conjured that image of the little girl to lure you here, the same one from your dreams, no? How'd you know? You think he has a wicked smile on his face, but when you look again, it's soft. How do you think you got those dreams, Scarlet? I am the Count of Nightfall, left hand of the Twilight Queen. Conjuring memories is a specialty of mine. The girl, this grove, are both my handiwork. This is weird. I should ask. I'm actually kind of intrigued now about Nightfall, about this grove, about Andrea, actually. Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm a Nephilim, and I'm passing time, mostly. He sits on a rock and hums to himself. Even at rest, he gives off the aura of a powerful predator. I haven't had much to do. What with the night scouring the place, I had a feeling you'd return in due time. I've been waiting for us to reunite. You see the puzzled expression on your face, and lets out a laugh. Do you remember what happened the other night when the angel came down? A little. I remember being shot, falling on top of a crystal, but when I woke up, most of the soldiers were dead. Your blood pooled into the cracks of the crystal. It woke me from my slumber. With my revitalized strength, I turned you. I gave you a new life. So it's true. I've been turned into a Nephilim. Yes, I'm afraid you have died had I done nothing. What about my parents? You couldn't have done anything for them? By the time I awoke, they were beyond my help. I'm sorry. You shake the memory of your parents' corpses, making you feel sick. Remember, your mother was shot in the face, so there was no saving her. I spent the next few minutes drawing away the last of the angel's forces. I fought him, but he fled after I wounded him. He's lost in thought for a moment, staring at the pond. He looks back at you. You remind me of someone I once knew. I couldn't let you die there in this sad, empty field. But tell me, do you know how I came to reside in that crystal coffin? You don't remember about the wars or your capture? It's vague. I recall some parts. I am hoping that I'm misremembering others. I hate to be the one to tell you, Andre, but the Nephilim have all been wiped out. It was a genocide. You really are the very last Nephilim, apart from, well, me, I guess. His face is blank. He blinks a few times, cocks his head, and stares at you quizzically. That's what I suspected, but will you sure? The Twilight Queen was overthrown years ago by the Nephilim calling himself Nyx. He waged war against mankind, and he lost. Stands completely silent, face sinking as he absorbs the news that his queen is gone. You continue. The Orders had you encased in the crystal as a last resort, in case they needed you to create them an unstoppable army of Nephilim. But, well, they decided not to use it. Or you. So you've been in storage. Well, that's depressing. There's no queen, no court, no Nephilim. Everyone I know and love is dead, and I stashed away like a dusty old trinket forgotten about. It's so awful, it's funny. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I've never had anything against Nephilim personally, apart from when I thought one killed my parents. Thanks, I suppose, if what you say is true. He stands, dusting off the backside of his coat, making light stretch marks out of nowhere. Well, he stretches again, and two incredible obsidian wings unfurl from behind his back. Jump back in surprise. We'll go into hiding before the church finds us then. Come along. You remind me of Medivh from WoW. It's actually kind of cool. Wow. You need plans quick, I should say. Ah, shit. The church isn't a threat. No, the church is a threat. I want him to teach me. The church isn't a threat. I don't know. These are all really shit choices, if you think about it. I won't join him. I won't go with you, Andri. Please, call me Zoran. Okay, Zoran, I can't go with you. I have commitments that I need to fulfill. You're in danger, Scarlet. Knight, I'm afraid I have to insist. What kind of danger are we in? The forest around you is disquieting, and you can only hear the sound of your own breath in the cool air surrounding you. It's better you not know. Zoran, if you don't tell me what we're up against, I can't help you. This isn't some stupid movie or game, it's real life. So doing the mysterious enemy in the shadows bit isn't going to help either of us. It didn't help my parents, as you're well aware. Fine. Many years ago, I uncovered an artifact I suspect its true reason I was kept alive. Though your theory is plausible, too. How could some artifact be more valuable than the ability to make a Nephilim army? What was it? It was something of great power. I'm afraid I can't tell you anymore for fear of it being found again. Suffice to say, it could eliminate humans from existence, something many of us other beings would benefit from. Is that why the angel was after you? Angels and Nephilim are a bit of a disagreement. Yeah, angels hate Nephilim, and, well, in this story at least, Nephilim are being hunted by humans, which is stupid as all hell. You see, Nephilim and Zenith are both descended from angels. One bloodline, mine, more distinctly more powerful. I'm sure you know them as two entirely separate species, though nothing in common these days. Zoran stares into the pond wistfully. He looks at you with a tired smile. Forgive me, I'm rambling. No, I actually enjoy intellectual conversation. Please, continue. I have theories about the angel's motives. Come with me, Scarlet, and we can discover the answers together. I can't, Zoran. I have to return to the orders, for my sake, as well as my... You stumble on the word. Best friend. Needs me. Zoran lets out a sigh, dabbing his finger on his arm impatiently, looks you over. You shouldn't trust the orders, you know. I'm not trusting them, but for now I have no choice but to acknowledge them. I'm sure you have your reasons. Have you fed yet on blood? Yes. You remember biting deep into Ragathun's flesh, the bliss of revenge filling your mind. Good. You don't have to feed often, but keep it in mind. Have you flown yet? No. Besides the plane, no. Now's my chance. I know Nephilim can fly, but I don't even have wings, so... Really? Something in my gut tells me that this guy doesn't like giving straight answers. Really? Because you don't like giving straight answers. He just asked you a goddamn question. No, I haven't flown yet. Ah, I see. You don't know how to. That explains why you're still chugging around in an airplane. Well, don't fret. I can help you with that. Given the chance, I can help with that and so much else. I'll ask you once more, will you join me? I can teach you all there is to know about being a Nephilim. I have no choice, Zoran. I have to return to the castle. I have to train to avenge my parents. So let me get this. This guy's a Nephilim. He's willing to teach you far more than the orders are going to teach you. And it's...
Yeah, I'm gonna be a human.
You're an idiot. Very well. From out of nowhere, a wicked blade materializes in Zoran's hands. He thrusts forwards and you dodge out of the way. Slashes left, right, you quickly realize you're not trained in sword combat, so dodging is difficult. You drop underneath one of his swings and scrape your knees on the rough granite below. His blade, black blade, glows with raw power and shimmers with colors you had no idea existed. An ethereal force pulsates through him. Where'd you get a sword? Our sword, the Nephilim's wing blade, can be called at will. Accept me as your master and you can learn how. No, I've already told you my decision. Because you're an idiot. He's clearly toying with you. As the swings keep missing, you manage to keep your own. How do you expect to kill an angel without my help? The orders will train me. I'll be a Templar. He swings and cuts your arm open. The pain isn't immediate, but it stings and the blood flows down, dripping from your hand. He throws the blade to your throat. Your breath hitches in your chest. I knew him. Your father. He was the best of the Templars. He knew all the orders could teach. Teach, tell me, who lasted longer against the angel? Me or him? You're the reason he's dead. You're the reason both my parents are dead. You're right. They both died protecting Katos' mummy in a crystal sarcophagus. And for that I am sorry. I can't tell if if there's sarcasm in his voice, but he sheathes his blade all the same. He draws an X, the top smaller than the bottom, and the dirt below. He slashes through the center of it to complete the symbol. It reminds you of wings and a sword. When you are ready, draw this symbol under your window in blood. I will come. I will protect you as your parents protected me. I owe you that much. Why blood? We're linked. This mark, one of trust, will call to me. Zoran. Fly safe. Zoran turns his back to you and fully extends his dark wings. A rush of air sends him soaring into the night. Goodbye for now, Scarlet Knight. I like this guy. I hate our MC now. Because she's an idiot. You had the opportunity to train with it. Nothing. Just nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Stupid goddamn decisions. The guy could teach you far more than the orders know. Yes, I get it. They caught the guy, okay? They caught him. I get that. But you don't know under what circumstances. So that's what I'm getting at. It's whatever. Without further ado, I mean, we've got, 14 and 15 chapters to go, but without further ado, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.